Hello, amiibros. This is Jason of video.Shock, and if you can't tell, this is my PlayStation 4. And there is a reason as to why I am pointing at it. It's because I'm going to be doing a collection video. So yeah, I have my games over somewhere else. I'm gonna show them off. But here's my PlayStation 4 that I've had. I've had this for about, I think, 7 or 8 months now. Oh, and then there's my two controllers. The blue one right there charging, and then the black one just doing whatever. Just being a controller. And yeah, I don't really know what to say about the PS4. It just really shows how far the PlayStation brand has come a long way since the PS1. And so, anyways, so for the games, I have a total of 17 physical PS4 games and 3 digital games. So I have 20 PS4 games. So, anyways, so now let's start. And now let's begin. So, starting with my first digital game, and it's South Park: The Stick of Truth. Now, I haven't played a lot of this game yet. Right now, I'm currently doing a Let's Play on this game. So I haven't gotten that far into it because I've been busy the past few weeks. And yeah, but already so far, this game is funny. I mean, really funny. I mean, this is coming from a guy who has not watched a lot of episodes of South Park. But this game is really funny. And it's a good licensed game. Like, that's a rarity. Even back then, it was a rarity, and now with not as many licensed games, this is really good. But yeah, it's a good RPG. It's just as great as the show. I have nothing else to say because South Park: The Stick of Truth is a great game. Next. All right, and then here's Fortnite, which really nowadays, who doesn't have Fortnite? Really, the reason why I have Fortnite is not because I play it. I actually have never played Fortnite. I know, I'm not in the moment, but I actually don't care to be in the moment, to be completely honest. It's just there for my brother, and that's it, because he's stuck in the moment. I mean, I don't know, I don't know if I can ever get into Fortnite, or even PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, or any other Battle Royale game. Yeah, and then my third digital PS4 game is Brawlhalla. And this game is basically a Smash Bros type of game with a bunch of characters you probably don't even know absolutely nothing about. And that's it. I haven't played it that much, so I can't really comment on it. It's basically a Smash Bros style fighting game. Alright, and that's it for all the digital games. Now let's go on to my physical games. And now, let's begin. So, for my PlayStation 4 games, I'm just going to be going through all of them one by one. These are not in alphabetical order, by the way. Really, at all. But anyways, let's just start. So, the first game is pretty much a game that pretty much, that's just pretty much what I'm saying. And the first game is a game that you probably already have on the PS4, and it's Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. Do I even need to say anything about this game? Like, really? What is there to say about Uncharted 4? It's a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece of action adventures and technological achievements in the PS4. Woo, whoop-de-doo, look at that. Nathan Drake just being a boss. But to be honest, I haven't really played much of Uncharted 4. Because I just got my PS3 recently, so I've been playing the first few Uncharted games. I'm still a little bit in Drake's Fortune, so I haven't played much of Uncharted 4. Alright, then next is South Park: The Fractured But Whole. That's such a great title. That's such a clever title, but I'm sure everyone already knows about the clever title of South Park: The Fractured But Whole. But my god, this game might be very in the moment with all the superhero franchise stuff, cinematic universes, and pretty much everything South Park tries to do for the past 20 years. But I don't know if I like this game better than Stick of Truth because I've beaten this game, so I have more experience with this game. and this is how I got Stick of Truth. So yeah, I like that. It's just so funny. I think the classes that I picked before Carpet was like, you know what, just give them all the classes. Was, I think, Plantmancer, Assassin, I think Speedster, and I forgot what the third one was, fourth one, but South Park: The Fractured But Whole. I think that's one of my favorite RPGs of 2017. I know that might not I know that might not mean much to some people, but hey, I like South Park: The Fractured But Whole. Say what you want about the game compared to Stick of Truth. I like it. Alright, the next is an indie game. Abzu. Now this game is kind of more like an experience because the game is basically, it has no dialogue. Absolutely no dialogue at all. But it's visual storytelling, and it's basically about man's relationship with the creatures of the sea and the water. Right now I'm a little bit into it. I don't know how long the game is, but since it's like a little indie game, it's probably not too long. Because I just got past the machine thing, and the shark died. God. See, and it's all shown to you, not told. That's something I like with film, and I like how they did that with games as well. Cause it's just you just swimming around with the creatures of the water, and you just get to go around and I guess help out, just see the beauty of the water. All right, and then next is Grand Theft Auto 5. Again, who doesn't have Grand Theft Auto 5? This game is literally everywhere. Like the 360, the PS3, the PS4, the Xbox One, PC. Maybe it'll even come to the Switch. I wouldn't be surprised if it did, because Rockstar, just can't let go of Grand Theft Auto 5. I mean, they will in how long? A few months, like 6 months from now. Yeah, about 6 months from now with Red Dead Redemption 2, which I have pre-ordered. No, actually, no, I don't have a pre-order, but I'm gonna pre-order it soon. But do not call me out for this. I have never played Grand Theft Auto 5. What? How can you not have played Grand Theft Auto 5? Okay, calm down. I have played Grand Theft Auto 5. It's just I played it on the Xbox One, and I only played the first mission. And that's it, but there is nothing to say about Grand Theft Auto 5 that hasn't been said already, so I have nothing. And then next is Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom. Now this game this game got me hooked because of its art style. And this is coming from a person who has never watched a Studio Ghibli film. So I haven't watched any of them, because I didn't grow up with it was an anime. I grew up with classic Warner Brothers cartoons, and I think I think DreamWorks films and some Pixar films. But this game looks amazing. Like graphically, the game looks great. So far it's my favorite RPG of the year. I mean, it's probably not gonna say much compared to like other games of this year, like Monster Hunter World. But if Monster Hunter World even is an RPG, but this is actually the first PS4 game I actually pre-ordered, and I haven't gotten that far into it. So again, because I've been busy for the past few weeks, so haven't had a lot of time to play it. And I don't have the first Ni no Kuni, so I don't know if this game is connected to it or not. Probably not, because story-wise it doesn't seem like it. Alright, next is, I guess, 2 games. Metal Gear Solid 5, Ground Zeroes, and The Phantom Pain in the definitive experience of Metal Gear Solid 5. My god, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. I think that might be one of my favorite games of all time. There's just so much stuff you could do in Metal Gear Solid 5. You could just go in stealthily. Just take out everyone at once, individually, like I do. I like to go the stealth route, or you can go the guns a-blazing route, or just kill everything on sight on your D-horse. And yeah. I mean, technically this game is unfinished because, you know, Kojima got fired and everything, but I guess that kind of makes me appreciate the game more, because Ground Zeroes is really nothing but it's nothing but a setup for the Phantom Pain, and that's it. But Phantom Pain, I think that might be my 2015 game of the year. I mean, I haven't played Witcher 3 and some of the other games from 2015, but Metal Gear Solid 5 is just phenomenal. And then next is Middle-earth Shadow of War. Now, I don't have Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor for some dumb reason. But I just started this recently, so I haven't had lots of time to play this either, so I can't really say much about this. Like, nothing will be forgotten. I'm sure it won't, because I haven't played this game much. And it's just nothing but pictures. But it seems cool, because, you know, it's the Lord of the Rings world, Middle-earth stuff with your guy and his his soul just traveling around the world of Middle-earth. I mean, it's a cool idea. Alright, let's see. Next is the only Lego game I have, and it's Lego The Hobbit. Now, again, I haven't had a lot of time to play this, and I'm a big fan of the Lego games. I have a lot of them on the Wii, and I've been starting to get them, I think, probably on the PS4 or the PS3. But it's just a typical Lego game. Like, if you like the Lego games, you're definitely gonna like this one, especially if you like the Hobbit movies or, you know, the Lord of the Rings stuff. Actually, kind of a coincidence that these two are together: Middle-earth Shadow of War and Lego The Hobbit. You know, kids Lego game and a dark action game set in the Lord of the Rings universe. And then next is Ratchet and Clank, which is one of my favorite PlayStation 4 games. Like, I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know like how much this game connects to the movie, because the game was shorter than I thought it was gonna be. Probably because it's connected to the movie, but if it wasn't, I think it would have been longer, and I probably would have liked it a bit more. But as it stands, it's still a great game. I don't know if I would say, so far it's my favorite Ratchet and Clank game. I just started playing Tools of Destruction, and I've gone a little bit into Going Commando and Up Your Arsenal, but in the original, I'm at the final boss, and I'm grinding for the Rhino, because it's actually a pretty challenging fight. But Ratchet and Clank 2016, I hope Insomniac will make another Ratchet and Clank game after they're done with the new Spider-Man game that they're coming out in September, which I have pre-ordered. Yeah. Insomniac is definitely one of my favorite developers. It's probably because of the Ratchet and Clank games and Sunset Overdrive and the Spyro games and some other games I can't think of. And then next is Nier Automata, or Nier Automata, or however you want to pronounce it. Awesome action game. I mean, again, a lot of these games I haven't put a lot of time into, but I don't know if I said this, but I actually beat South Park: The Fractured But Whole. So there's that. But Nier Automata, I mean, again, I haven't gotten far into this game, but the best thing about this game, the music. My God, just look up Field in Battle right now and just listen to that. It's beautiful, but it's still a game by Platinum Games, so you expect like an awesome, like stylistic action game from these guys, because that's what they're best at. Glory to mankind, like just helping the humans just get their home back from these evil robots and everything, with multiple endings. And I haven't gotten a single ending yet in this game, because I don't know how many endings are in Nier Automata, but probably my favorite action game of 2017. I don't know where it is in like top 10 or 15, but I'll probably will make top 10 games of 2018 and 2017 list, or maybe 15. Alright, and the next is Little Big Planet 3, which again, I haven't played a lot of this game. So that's a running theme with this. Isn't it? But Little Big Planet 3. I got this, I think, during I think I got this during I got it after Christmas of 2017, and that was a big reason why because it was on sale, and you know, it was Little Big Planet. I wanted to try out Little Big Planet because up until I got the PS4, I haven't really got a lot of experience with the PlayStation. I mean, I have the PS2, but again, I don't have a lot of big games for it. But then Little Big Planet 3, it's good. Was a platformer. where you get to create stuff. I haven't created any levels yet, so sorry. Alright, and then next is Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, which so far I haven't played as a lot of characters yet. I think I've played with Chun-Li. Who else? I'm trying to look on the cover. Captain Marvel, Rocket Raccoon. I don't think I've played with Thanos yet. Chris Redfield. I don't know. I forgot what characters I played as, but say what you want about Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I actually kind of like it a little bit. I mean, sure, it might not be as great as like Marvel vs. Capcom 2 or 3, but again, I haven't played those games, so I can't give my opinion on them. But I definitely like was it the 2 vs. 2 fighting stuff with this game, because having 2 characters and fighting with them. I caught on with like something like Dragon Ball FighterZ, which I still need to get. And let's see, what other characters have I played as? I haven't played as Zero or Spider-Man. But yeah, let me just stop going on about the characters. But even though the game kind of looks a bit ugly, like in terms of like some character models, like Chun-Li kind of looks a bit ugly. Well, her character model looks a bit ugly, and I've heard some people complain that the collector's edition like stones look completely terrible, and they're just light up stuff. Yeah, let me just stop talking about that. People complain about Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. At least you actually got it. Alright, then next is Mass Effect Andromeda. Like, what is this now? Disappointment games? No. Mass Effect Andromeda, oh boy. As if EA didn't already crap themselves in 2017. Because this was the game that pretty much started their downward spiral again. With, this game, Need for Speed Payback, and Star Wars Battlefront 2. Especially Star Wars Battlefront 2. I mean, oh my god. I don't even want to get into the controversy stuff, because you already know about the controversy stuff. But Mass Effect Andromeda, yes, the faces are completely god awful, and the game is kind of confusing to go around, but somehow I kind of like Mass Effect Andromeda. Now this is coming from a guy who hasn't played the other games, so I'm sorry. I played a little bit of Mass Effect 3, and that's pretty much it. But let's see. But I really got this game. I think this was one of the first games I got with my PS4. Now, sorry that I got Mass Effect Andromeda with it. I'm sorry if you call this the most disappointing game of 2017. It's not mine. Well, it's not my disappointing game of 2017. I mean, it's definitely not a great game at all, but it's not a completely terrible game. It's EA's fault. You can blame them for it, not BioWare or DICE or basically the developers that are stuck with EA. And then next is Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. So far, my favorite out of these games is Crash 3. And yeah, these games are hard as balls. I mean, I haven't played the PS1 games, but even then, these games are hard. I mean, Crash Bandicoot 3 seems to have the most balanced difficulty for me. Basically because that's probably the one where Naughty Dog is just ironing out the kinks of Crash Bandicoot. I mean, because the first game is kind of confusing, and Crash 2, I mean, it's a bit better, and Crash 3 is a really, really good, really great game. Yeah, I'm glad that this game did well, because now we can get ports for the Switch and the Xbox One and PC, and that's how we got the Spyro Reignited trilogy. That's awesome. Because I grew up with the first Spyro game. I never grew up with Crash Bandicoot. So that's why I don't have no connection to like, oh, yes! Crash is back! On the PS4! Oh my god! It's the greatest day ever! Alright, and then next is Assassin's Creed Origins, which I think was the first Assassin's Creed game I ever got on my own. Because I played Black Flag first, and that game is awesome. I love Assassin's Creed 4. Black Flag, but Origins is also as great as Black Flag. It's also as great as Black Flag, I don't know if I think Black Flag is still probably a better game, but Origins is still awesome. I'm really looking forward to Assassin's Creed Odyssey, because like, apparently Super Mario Odyssey didn't already catch on enough. They had to have Assassin's Creed carry the Odyssey name. But yeah, Assassin's Creed Origins, like, I really, again, like with all these other games, I need to sink some time into them. But Assassin's Creed Origins, God, this is such a great game. Again, another one of my contenders for like best games of 2017. I mean, it's probably not as great as like some other people say. Like, it's not as great as like Assassin's Creed 2 or Assassin's Creed 4 or Black Flag or even Syndicate. But Origins is still awesome because you get to be in ancient Egypt, and why would you not want that? Alright, and then we're coming down to the wire. There's only 2 more games left. And then next is Street Fighter V Arcade Edition. I never had the first Street Fighter V, and this was the second Street Fighter I got. Like, I got Street Fighter 4, I think, right before I got Street Fighter V. And obviously they're both completely different from each other, and I like Street Fighter V, excuse me, more than, Street Fighter 4, probably because of the amount of characters. There are, like, so far the characters I like playing with the most are Manat and Zeku. I don't know, I really like playing as them. I haven't gone online yet, so I haven't really been able to test my skills. I haven't done a lot of training, but I've done some of the story mode, and this game is such an awesome fighting game. I mean, I definitely like it more than, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, but even still, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is a good fighting game, and Street Fighter V Arcade Edition is such a great fighting game. I mean, I never had Street Fighter V originally because, again, I never had a PS4, and even then, there isn't a lot of content in the original Street Fighter V, but that's still an awesome game. Awesome fighting game. And I'm not really big into fighting games. Alright, and then coming down to my last PlayStation 4 game. It's my favorite PlayStation 4 game of 2017. And it's Horizon Zero Dawn. I mean, you kind of expected this. Because, like, with every other PlayStation 4 game, like there probably just exist other games, like Crash, it's just a remake of some classic games from the 90s. But Horizon Zero Dawn, this could be a new franchise right here. If Guerrilla Games just keeps going with this, they could probably have a successful franchise, aside from just moving, because then they can move on from Killzone. But my god, Horizon Zero Dawn, this game looks beautiful. I mean, just running around as Aloy, just shooting down robots in a post-apocalyptic but colorful-looking environment with your science fiction bow and arrow and gadgets. And yeah, this is my favorite game of my favorite PS4 game of 2017. It's not my absolute favorite game of 2017, but it's probably like top 5 level of PS4 games. So yeah, that is all my PlayStation 4 games. Again, I don't have a lot of PlayStation 4 games, but seem to have a pretty quality library of PS4 games so far. And yeah, that's it. So thank you all for watching the video, and please comment, like, and subscribe. And next video is probably going to be my a Let's Play video, or I'm going to do my original Xbox collection, or a haul video, or my GameCube collection, or my Switch collection, or my Wii U collection, I don't know. But anyways, shock the world and us, amiibros, goodbye!